G'day action figure fans. I thought I might just do one today instead of tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be pretty busy. So here we go with the first of my 3/3/4 action videos. Here we start off with Podracers and all the people who live on Mos Espa. So I'll start off with the grand ship itself, which is Sebulba's Podracer. And there he is with the figure that comes with it, with his little mask on his face. And the Podracer, which is also known as a Galore Pondrat Plug F Mammoth X. That's the actual name of the damn thing. And then I'll go on into, I've got Darth Maul's Sith Speeder here. I took the figure out of that. I could not stand the figure that comes with it, so I displayed it with the original Episode 1 Tatooine Darth Maul figure. It's a lot better, a lot easier to see. None of that silly fabric cape all over it. And then if you have a look over here, if anyone who's a big Star Wars fan has watched the extended scenes, the cut scenes, it shows these droids picking up parts of Podracers that have been blown up. And that's what that is. I'm trying to get a good view of it here. It's pretty hard, I'm losing light. But anyways. Next is those weirdo two-headed Podracer guys. I forget that name. I really don't remember. And then after that, supposedly, that Rodian, the Greedo type guy, is a Podracer, but I do not remember seeing him in the movie or whatsoever. And I'll go forward and then go back. So we've got a whole bunch of pit droids. Silly things they were. Oh, funny. Oh, pretty cool. Then we've got Rats Tyrell. And also the one next to Rats Tyrell to your left was a Jedi. But I decided to use it as Rats Tyrell until they actually released it. So also in the deleted scenes you'll see Rats Tyrell as not saying goodbye to his wife and whatever, so that's his missus. There you go. And then one of the latest ones I've got is Morhonic. He's the Re-Ease type character. He's pretty cool. Very small though. These guys are normally a lot larger. And then Sebulba again. His usual looking self, walking on his hands as he does. I can't remember half of these names of all these guys. I think it's Temto Pagales, Klieg Holdfast, some long neck looking, emu looking guy, Gascano with the 4 arms. One of his arms is missing. Some other guy who's not quite standing up. Why, I don't know. There he is. Oh, Oedimandrel, that's him. I forget his name, but I like him. He was one of my favourite ones out of all of them in the movies. And Ben Quadraneros, who's got the huge Podracer that just doesn't make it. Not at all. And then a couple of Tatooine Inhabitants, which would be this guy I liked. I'm glad they made a figure of this dude. He's cool. Rom Slag. And then you got the Fishmonger Graga, which I've also made into a Jedi High Council figure. You'll see later on. What's her name? That chick, I forget her name. God, what the hell? I forget her name now. That one, you know who it is. All know and love from the Clone Wars series. Then got grumpy old Watto, of course. And this guy, this came in a 3-pack with Watto and a Twi'lek slave, who I don't know her name. And I forget this guy's name, but he is really, really awesome. Really tall. Very big figure. And he's quite rare, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I picked him up in Melbourne when I travelled there once. Then I've got an episode 1 C-3PO, which is in pretty good nick. And then slave Anakin Skywalker. And here's one for you. 101 Janko and Anakin's Angel. This is my first Padme that I picked up before all the... I was looking for all the ones with all the nice dresses and elaborate styles, but that's the one I got first. That's from the original episode 1 action figure collection set. And then I've got Qui Gon Jinn on an OP, or an EOP. Not to be confused with the fish that the Gungans fear. And that was a non-release in Australia. You had to basically buy 3 action figures and send away their little marked bits. But yeah, there we go. That's my Podracers, who I couldn't name, including that chick there. The name just escapes me. Or a sing. No, I forget. Anyways, I'm going to go now. I'll leave you to it. Any questions or whatever, drop a comment below. And I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.